Yeah.
Cary Vance here in Miami at the Fountain Blue. One Music Ave and RadioRd with Nicky Romero. How are you, Nicky?
Good to see you again.
Yeah, no, great. It's been way too long.
I know.
You know,
I want to start off saying that I love your outfit.
thank you so much.
So bright and so happy. You bring positivity in the room with this outfit. It just makes me happy.
You know what? I walked into the gentleman's showroom the other day to see some of his artwork, and they sold like the bathing suits and it does scream like happiness.
Man,
you know?
this is really what Miami represents at this point in the year.
But I like what you're wearing. Like, you're not wearing the dark black shirt. You got white and the black, you know?
I decided to look like my dog today, which is black and white.
Your dog is beautiful. And it looks like you absolutely love your dog.
Yeah.
It's like you don't want to leave, and when you come back, the dog is great to see. But we don't want to talk about dogs. We want to talk about Nicky Romero, right? You've got a brand new remix that came out today.
Oh, yeah.
BB Rexa.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about that.
Heart wants what it wants. Well, I can tell you the story. I was in Mexico a couple of weeks back for a festival, EDC, and they offered me to play the Sunset, which was incredible. But I was like, I need to find a record that fits perfectly around that time. It shouldn't be too aggressive. It shouldn't be too laid back. So I made this setup, which was the basic and the fundament of the remix for BB Rexa. But I didn't have time to create a breakdown. So I was like, what song do I listen to a lot? And I just, what's just out now? And I found that new song with BB Rexa, and I was like, this is what this song needs. So I just made a mashup. And I played it at EDC, went crazy, sent it to my team, and I was like, we should try to send it to BB. Maybe she likes it. And their team replied right away, we're going to put this out. And she decided to put it on her Instagram and send me a message today how happy she is. So I'm grateful, man. It's great.
It's a great remix. I was telling your management team, Warner's this morning, was like, Cary, do what you got to do. Get this mix played. Yeah. I'm like, do you know it? I'm like, yeah, I already know it. So, great mix. What are you working on yourself, Nicky Romero, music-wise?
So I'm working on a song with Jonas Blue. It's actually, I'm going to play it for the first time on Ultra.
You're playing main stage tomorrow?
Yeah. It's going to be the first play tomorrow. The song is called All You Need Is Love. We made a special festival mix for it for Ultra. But that song is really exciting. It's going to be, I hope, it's going to be as successful as we hope it will be. We put a lot of effort in it. We worked on it for almost a year.
Wow.
So that's a big one for us. I'm working on a record with another Dutch DJ that everybody knows, that I can't say too much yet. It will be in my Ultra set tomorrow.
We look forward to we'll look for the track ID on 1001, right? Somebody will figure out.
There you go. Yeah.
And on Protocol, any artists that you want to mention?
Well, there's this new guy that I really, really love. His name is Roblo, and he creates this like techie, like groovy kind of sound that I just really love. It sounds fresh. It sounds different. And I'm really, really happy for this guy because he's just bringing something to the table that's not there yet. So Low is something I would definitely pay attention to.
So we're here in Miami Music Week, the 1 week in the U.S. where dance music reigns supreme, right? I mean, we know other parts of the world where you're from, it's dance music all the time. But here, sadly, it's that 1 week. But there's so many artists trying to break into the business that would love to be Nicky Romero one day or similar to Nicky Romero. What's a piece of advice you would give to somebody trying to make it today in the music business?
I would say the first and the foremost is just you have to create an identity. You have to, what's going to make you different from a A-Track, from a Diplo, from a Skrillex, from a, Tiesto, David Guetta, Morta, me, whatever. You got to create your unique sound. And then you need to have a lot of dedication, work for that. You gotta be open to hear 1,000 no's or 100,000 no's. There's gonna be one day you only need one yes, and that's gonna get the snowball rolling. But people need to want it. They need to give up. They need to be willing to give up part of their life to dedicate that to becoming successful. That's what we have done. I spent more than 10,000 hours on creating songs. 70% was really not good, I would say. But it was about the 5%,
The 5%, that's all it takes, right? So before we let you go, we're going to do something called Cary's Quickies. You've probably done this with me before, but it's probably been 5 years. We want to give your fans a chance to get to know Nicky Romero a little bit better. Hot or cold?
Hot.
Fast or slow?
Fast.
What are we talking about?
Parse.
What's the fastest you've driven a car?
You guys do miles. Let me think. I know kilometers. I would say, please don't pin me down on this. I would say 220 miles.
All right, so that's probably 160 US.
220 miles. This was
220 miles. Oh, man, that's the fastest anybody's told me yet.
333 kilometers.
They make speedometers that go that fast there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We got Ducati. We got McLaren.
Right.
Yeah, I got the McLaren. The McLaren the top speed is 355.
Wow.
But that's kilometer.
All right.
So please don't pin me down if I don't do the right math. But it's like 333 kilometers.
Mashed potato, baked potato, or French fries? All right. Pool or ocean?
Cool.
Hard or soft?
Heart.
What are we talking about?
Difficulty. Where bebop.
Before you go to sleep at night, are you reading a good book or are you watching TV?
What was the first one?
Before you go to sleep at night, are you reading a good book or watching TV?
Reading a book, yeah. Yeah, on the e-reader.
Fact or fiction?
Fact.
Reality or comedy?
Reality.
Recreational or medicinal?
Medicinal.
Sweet, sour, or salty?
Sour.
Something breaks at your house. Are you fixing it or you're hiring somebody?
I'm going to fix it until you see no scratch, no more.
Flush or firm? Like a mattress.
Firm. It's better for my back.
What's the last song Nicky Romero sang in the shower?
My heart, what it wants.
I know.
Long till it doesn't.
And it's the Nicky Romero mix. And
It's in a singer vocal. I cannot do my own sounds.
Nicky, thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate your time.
All right.